Hey friends, today we're going to be drawing a really cute realistic bunny! Yeah!
Okay, you got your marker?
Yeah!
Alright, we hope you guys are going to follow along with us. You have something to draw with and some paper in front of you. If we go too fast,
Pause the video!
yeah, you could always pause the video. Now we are going to do a realistic bunny, so that means it might be a little more advanced for the younger artists, but it doesn't mean you can't try, right? Mm-hmm. We always want to practice and try and do our best.
Yes.
Okay, you ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, we're going to start with our bunny's head, and we're going to start right here in the middle, a little off to the left. We got our paper horizontal, because we're going to draw our bunny sitting down, and we're going to draw her forehead first. She might look a little scary at the beginning, but I promise she'll look cute when we get done. So we're going to do an upside down U shape, or a rainbow line, and we kind of want it to be wide. We don't want it to be too narrow, so it looks like her head squished. There we go. Good job. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to come down and we're going to draw her little eyes. Okay, so we want to draw pretty small eyes compared to her head. So let's draw a little diagonal. We're going to come straight down from right here and just draw a little diagonal coming in. And that's going to be the eye on the left. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to draw an eye that's about the same height. So we're going to draw a little circle. Let's come over here, way over to the side, over here, and draw a little circle. Good. That's awesome. Yeah, I like it. And then let's draw a small circle inside and color in the big circle, but leave the little one white so it looks like there's light reflecting off of it. Good. Now let's come back over here and make this look more like an eye. And it's on the side of her head, so it's gonna be squished. It's wrapping around and makes it look like her head's 3D. Okay, so let's make this look more like a bunny eye over here by putting a little bump, a little tear duct in her eye, and then another one behind it on the top of her eye. She's gonna look like an alien. Yeah. I love it. She'll be cute at the end. Okay, I hope. Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed. Okay, we're going to come down from this eye right here, and we're going to draw the beginning of her nose.
Looks like it's smiling.
Yeah.
Like an alien.
It's going to be creepy. So a little, that's the beginning of her nose, her little cheeks, her mouth. And then we're going to draw her nose that's inside of that, so a little U that's inside of that. Once she gets her ears, she'll look cute. Okay. Okay. And her chubby cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's draw her cheeks. So we're gonna start on this side, and we're gonna so this line's gonna come in. We're gonna start a little above the cheek and then come in, go around her eye like that. Good job. And then we're on this side, we're going to do the same thing, except we're not going to connect to the rainbow line. We're going to come out and then curve up for her cheek. This is a little chubby cheek. Maybe she got carrots in there. Or Easter candy. Good job. I like it. Okay, now let's draw her ears, and she'll look cuter, I promise. Okay? We're going to come up here right up above her nose, and we're going to put two little dots, and that's where her ears are going to start. And we're going to have that little space in between her ears. So now let's draw antennas. Just kidding. What? First part of her ear, and then her other antenna. She looks like a bug. Okay, and then we're gonna
make this into a bug.
We certainly could.
We can make it like
No, we're drawing bunnies.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna draw the bottom, the other part of her ear, and it's gonna curve into the bottom of that rainbow line. Good. Good job. And then let's do the same on this side, and we can make it a little wobbly too if we want. All right, good job. Now let's draw the inside of her ear. We're going to curve this down. It's kind of an S line. Good. And then let's do the same on this side. Cute. Now she
Yeah.
looks like a bunny. All right, let's keep going. Let's draw our body. So we're going to come over here out of her ear, and we're going to draw we kind of want it to be small so she's cute, a backwards C. Good. I really like how chubby her cheeks are.
Oh, that might be too.
No, it's good. I like it. She's got a lot of carrots in there. All right, let's draw her hind leg, and it's gonna be. They got pretty big hind legs, so another rainbow line. Good. And then let's draw her foot, and they got pretty big feet.
Like kangaroos.
Yeah, like kangaroos. Good, and she's got her little heel in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put little lines right here for her toes. All right, okay, now let's draw her front leg. And so we're going to let's draw her chest. Let's see, little line that comes down. And then let's draw her front foot. It comes out and then back into her leg. Good. And then let's draw her little furry chest here, and we'll just draw little zigzags that come down. And then let's draw her other foot that's coming out, other front foot. She kind of looks like she's laying on her side, just relaxing. Good. And then let's do the little toe lines on both feet. There we go. What's she missing?
A toe.
Yeah, she's missing her tail. So let's come over here. We'll just do a little fuzzy tail. And you can do zigzags if you want, but to make it look a little more realistic, I'm not going to go crazy with the zigzags. So it looks fuzzy. Good job. Now, if I were to draw her again, I really like your bunny.
I would've
You know, she
made it
kind of
look
looks
more-
a little squirrelish.
Yeah.
But I think if we made her head a little bit taller,
Yeah.
not as wide, she'd look a little bit more like a bunny. But I think that she looks awesome. She looks really cute.
Yeah.
Let's draw some blades of grass or some background plants so that she looks like she's kind of hiding out in the grass. So I'm just going to draw little lines that come up. And our art friends, you guys can do anything you want. But let's fast forward. We're just going to do little plant lines in the background. We're going to use white, light brown. This is called ginger root. Also a medium brown, or this is called light umber. We're using Prismacolor pencils, but you guys can use anything you want, whatever you have at home. And we're also using a grass green and dark green for the background. Okay, the first step, we're going to take our ginger root and we're going to put a light layer over the whole bunny. And let's start on the forehead, and we're going to do short strokes. You remember when we do short strokes, that makes the fur look shorter, so it doesn't have long fur. Okay, and then I'm also going with the form of our bunny. So you see how you want to try and make the bunny look round and chubby. So I'm going around with the shape of the bunny. Okay, now on the ears, I am going to color just the outside. I want to leave the inside of the ears white.
Okay.
And then I also am just going to color the bottom of her tail, and I'm going to leave her chest white. Good job. Okay, now we're going to get our medium brown or light umber, and we're going to start up here on the ears, and we're going to start also shading everything on the body of our bunny. So I'm going to shade in the top of her ears darker, and then come down here and also do the bottom of her ears a little bit darker, and then in between just leave it kind of light. Okay, now let's add some shading to her face so she looks more 3D. So I'm going to start around her forehead over here, and we're just going to use short strokes, and I'm going to come down across the top of her eye, and then also come down her cheek. And then in here on her nose, I'm going to also darken her nose on the sides, like where her cheeks are, or her mouth. and then a little on her nose too. Now we're going to add texture, and it's just going to be a light texture, and we're going to go over the forehead part, and we just want to do it really light and then short strokes so we keep that fur looking short. And then around the bottom of her eye, I'm going to do a little darker, and then also around her cheek. Good job, dude. Okay, now we're going to add some more shading, and we're going to do it right under her neck, or right under her chin and her cheek. And this is, we're going to do really dark so that it looks like there's a shadow under her chin. And then we also do a light shadow on her white fur on her chest. Then we can come over here and let's do it really dark, press really hard, close to her body on her foot, and then get lighter towards the end of her foot. And then that'll look like it's darker closer to her body. And then we're going to do the same thing down this leg. Okay, and then I'm also doing it dark right next to her leg right here. See how that looks like it's her front leg is tucked behind her back leg. And then also going to do a shadow or dark part at the bottom of her foot. Okay, and then over the rest of her body, we're going to do the same thing that we did on her forehead, just add a little extra texture for her fur. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add a dark shadow right along the bottom of her back and the bottom of her leg right here, so that it looks like the light's shining from the top, and then it's darker on the bottom of her body. Okay, the last step with our bunny is we're going to take our white Prismacolor, and we're going to do the same thing, do really short strokes. Now, I don't know if this step works very well with other colored pencils, but it works nicely with Prismacolor. And what we're doing is we're just going over the whole thing with our white pencil and smoothing out all of the texture lines, and it just blends everything really nice. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is fill in the background with our two greens. And what we can do is use the green so we have a lighter green and a darker green. So the first green we can put down like this, fill in the whole leaf. And then the darker green we use for the shadow. And I'm going to start at the bottom, and as I get up towards the top, get lighter. You see that?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh? Makes it look like the leaf is tucking behind the bunny. Checkers, man! She looks awesome. Give me 5. You did such a good job. I really love how it turned out. And we can always practice, right? Mm-hmm. We can work on getting the proportions. You know what proportions means?
Yeah.
It's the size of one thing in relation to another thing. So if we feel like we drew our eyes really big, we can make them a little smaller. Or if we feel like the ears need to be a little taller, or her leg needs to be a little smaller, we can do all those things the second time we draw it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what practicing is all about. But I think you did an awesome job.
You too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we hope you guys had a lot of fun drawing your bunnies too. I'm sure they turned out amazing. Don't worry about trying to make them look perfect though, or exactly like ours. The most important thing is?
To have fun.
Yes, to have fun. And the second most important thing is?
Is to try your best.
Yes, to try your best, to practice. I promise the second time you draw your bunny, it'll turn out better than the first time. We'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.
Friends. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
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 Cute bunny.
Cute bunny. Chest bump. Boom.
Yeah.
Chest bump.
Smell my armpits.
Smell my armpits.
Smell my daffodils.
Smell my daffodils.
Yeah.